And there's some great dynamic duos across the league right now. Who's your favorite dynamic duo?
I gotta continue watching a little more so I can before I answer that, because there's so much. There's so many incredible players. Yeah, like I'm trying to keep up. Like so many incredible players. Like I gotta like get deeper into the season before I just can really make that call. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. Like we haven't seen really what Anthony Davis and LeBron look like. We haven't seen what Paul George and Kawhi Leonard look like. We haven't seen what Kawhi and KD look like. There is still so much to see this year in the NBA. I never remember the NBA being so wide open in terms of the amount of contending teams. What is the team you're supporting the most, and what is the team you think is going to be the best this year?
One of the top teams I support, and I love the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of the Lakers, and I live in LA, so you know what I'm saying. The Lakers off the rip.
All right.
He got to represent his purple and gold, but there's another young player that's taking the league by storm so far. Zion Williamson. Have you got a chance to check him out?
He go crazy. He go crazy. Very exciting player, for real. He's an exciting player. Even before he went to the league, like he was exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had high hopes for my boy, and he proven all the hype. You know what I'm saying? He proven all the hype.
It is. It's one thing. Being the number one pick comes with so much baggage. You know, you think like Markelle Fultz come to mind, Anthony Bennett come to mind, the players that just didn't live up to that hype. But he's only been on the floor for 4 games, and he's already doing it. Like he's almost playing better than he played when he was with Duke. You know, it's like so you.
For real.
You are also a very young artist when you came into the game, around the same age that Zion is right now. Like, are you the Zion Williamson of the music industry?
Hey, my shoe might be coming next. My shoe might be coming next.
I see a lot of checks on that sweatshirt. There might be some checks in the mailbox too. You never know.
No doubt about it. There's been an NBA rap beef taking place. Have you heard Shaq and Dame going back and forth? And who do you think won that battle so far?
They going at it. They taking real shots. I'm gonna spank you. Shaq said he gonna spank him, boy. I think what they need to do, they need to do an 8 Mile style. Just like start it off like still do home games and away games, but like so you can start off in LA on the home court. You know what I'm saying? Have them battling face to face with a live crowd and everything. 8 Mile style, just battling it out.
That'll be dope.
All athletes want to be musicians, and musicians want to be athletes. So when you and your musician friends get together and listen to Shaq and Dame spit their bars, what do you guys say to each other?
I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. Like, them both my boys, and I was shocked, though. I was like, because they was dropping bars, you know what I'm saying? They was really, they was delivering, you know what I'm saying? They was cutting deep. I was like, okay, they going head up. They literally taking shots. Taking shots at each other.
There's one thing I absolutely have to ask you about. You told the New York Times that not only do you sleep in your jewelry, that you shower in your jewelry. You can't do that. Is that for real?
Shower in it, eat in it, do everything in it. I got it on right now. Like, cause it's just, man, it'll take me 30 minutes just be taking off necklaces, you know what I'm saying? Taking off, you know, just, it's a long process. I just keep it on. It's less of a hassle.
And also,
and it's real.
No doubt. And also, as somebody that has worn a lot of jewelry, don't you feel a sense of satisfaction understanding that that's probably something that you wanted for a really long time? You're a successful artist, and you were able to actually purchase some of the things that you always wanted.
For real, yes, sir. In this field, in my field, like, this is my championship ring, you know what I'm saying? I usually get my jewels after a big accomplishment or a major accomplishment. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like my championship rings when I get my jewelry.
Oh, that's interesting. So they're kind of like tattoos, kind of like they have a little story. They represent a part of your life. Can you
time period.
Take us through some of the ones that you're wearing now with the time period that they represent.
I was living fast.
Okay.
I was partying hard. 5 tours in. Came back from overseas the last time. Came back from overseas the time before.
Checks.
Championship, you know what I'm saying? Went #1 on my neck.
You're gonna be in the game for a long time, man. You're gonna need some more fingers or something.
Coach put me in, keep me in. Coach put me in, he kept me in, man. You know what I'm saying?
So you're on tour right now with Post Malone. The two of you guys have a huge hit together, Sunflower, associated with the Spider-Man film, dope movie. What's it like working with him in the studio, and what's it like being on tour with him?
Man, Post Malone, he's such a good dude, like, and he's just a genuine person. He a rock star, like. We literally create music effortlessly. Like, we were just at the studio the other night after a show. Like, we had just did a show, I think we was in Boston. And we was like, you know what I'm saying, we was both up, sweating, you know what I'm saying, shirts off, cooling, kicking back, drinking Bud Lights. And we was like, man, let's go to the studio. went to studio, stayed till like 7 in the morning. We made another like crazy big song. We just like, bro, we gotta chill. Like, we like, when we gonna make the like joint collaborative album? Like, it's time. Like,
you don't have to give it away, but give us a little taste. What's the song about? What's the title? What's something? It's something about it.
Something about it. The numbers ain't gonna lie on it. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm actually in Detroit right now, and one of the people that you got a chance to work with is another native named Madonna. What is something that you actually learned from her?
Madonna, like, just consistency, you know what I'm saying? Just being yourself, staying true, not changing. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's remained herself and just been flying high for so long, you know what I'm saying? She got the system down pat, you know what I'm saying? Just like, be yourself, be true to yourself. No, times are changing, you still being yourself, you still winning, like, so. Yeah, she just taught me that, like, and just how to stay kind and just be a good person, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.